What are you kind of hoping to get accomplished both today and over the course of the spring?
I have no idea. We've never been on the field with them, never seen them before, so your first view is our first view. So they've been with the strength and conditioning coaches since January, and we've never been on the field with them. So
how well do you
it's
know?
all new for us.
How well do you feel like you know them based on just your assessments of them the last 3 months and getting to know the guys?
We know the guys as people, but we don't know them as players because we haven't done anything football-wise. So this is our first day to do anything from a football standpoint. So that's new. You know, in the NFL, you ramp into this. So you have 2 weeks of what's called phase 2, where you're on the field, on air. You can introduce things. This is how we do this drill. This is how we do that drill. If there was a defense out there, it would look like this. And in college, when I transitioned, I was on staff, so I'd been with those players for 2 years before we started. So this is all brand new to everybody, players, coaches, everybody. So
What would you say you're the most eager to find out about this team?
just how the media asks those questions before practice. That was the biggest thing we're trying to get accomplished today. So I don't know. I mean, I have no idea what this team's all about, so that's what the whole spring will be about, trying to figure it out. I couldn't tell you a strength, a weakness, or whatever, just because we haven't had a chance to deal with them. So.
What's the challenges there for you and your staff, not knowing that much?
I don't think there's any challenges. I think it's just take it as it comes. So I think sometimes you put pre-existing challenges up, and that's nothing. You know, I'm really concerned about this, and then 2 days in, you're like, I'm not concerned about it at all. So why would you make a checklist of what to be concerned about? Just let it flow and see what it's like.
Are there any returning guys who are not here, not eligible to participate in spring, or not available?
No, everybody that's been here since January is here. So.
Okay. Has anybody left the program since last season?
I'd have to check with Cam on that. I mean, everybody that when I took over on the first day of January is here. So
okay.
I haven't lost anybody since that.
Okay. What about position switches? Have you thought about that, or is that something the spring plays out?
Yeah,
as you go
spring
along?
will play out, so we'll get
Okay.
a chance to take a look at guys that maybe at some different spots. But again, we haven't seen them do anything except they've been lifting and running with the strength and conditioning staff. So it's tough to kind of evaluate that. Hey, I think that just based upon how that guy runs, I think he catches the ball well. So I've never seen him throw a ball, so we'll get a chance to take a look at that today.
We're expecting a change of culture. Do you communicate that with the student athlete about, hey, expect this, expect this?
No, I mean, they know what we're trying to get accomplished, but I don't know what the other culture was, so I couldn't tell them if it's a change or not a change. So we haven't spent any time talking about what was done in the past. It's just, this is kind of how we do things.
Did you find value in watching the game tape from last year or the year before last year? You're just going in.
We haven't watched any game tape, so. I mean, we're not, I don't know, I've done you don't know what scheme they're running, you don't know what the players taught to do, and you don't know anything like that. So, you know, we have enough time before our first game against Cincinnati to be on the field and work with these guys ourselves. So, you don't want to have any preconceived notions. You know, specifically, if you looked at them in the offensive line, none of those guys played. Most of them graduated. So, you know, when you're looking at quarterback, Josh was a quarterback. So to watch Josh play, you can admire Josh because he's a hell of a quarterback. But you know, there's not much you can put on it. So it's an open deal for everybody. Today's first day for everybody. So.
How much of your recruiting class did you get a chance to get in for today?
There's one kid here,
Just
Kyle
one.
Phillips.
Kyle. Are you expecting more for when the spring quarter
Yeah,
starts?
we should. There should be about 2 or 3 more that will come in for the spring term.
Including the junior college transfers? And
Yeah.
How similar would you expect this to be to your spring practices at Oregon and the way you ran things?
It'll be different. I mean, we were there 5 years ago, 6 years ago, so we've learned a lot over the last 6 years. So there'll be some similarities, but there'll be a lot of differences too.
How have you thought the guys have done in working with your weight training and your sports science programs?
Our weight program, they've been great. You know, so they've done a really nice job with Frank and his staff since January. So hopefully they'll transition to this seamlessly, but we'll see.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Doug.
All right, guys.
Thank you.